You are realizing that something that you wanted to possibly be well known for now isn't worth the cost here. But you know, and Spirit is telling you that there is a happy ending here. There is something different here for you. There's a lot of corruption. I'm hearing you love what you do. You're good at what you do. But there's corruption within the industry. And there's this injustice that you feel. People are taking you the wrong way. And you feel very out in the cold and bullied. And you have for a long time. There's a lot of people that have put projections onto you because you have been more quiet at times about things. And they have kind of judged you as being secretive instead of certain things you wanting to keep sacred. There is this force around you that you feel like is trying to keep you from being stable and having justice and things being balanced. And you have a good heart, but you've seen a lot as well. And you can't unsee what you've seen with your heart. The injustices and people rationalizing things that is a lot more nuanced and deeper than people really want to think and who it affects. You're definitely not someone who's naive. I'm seeing that there is a road to something new for you. Because you do what you do differently within your industry and people don't like it. Because they had to go through certain doors or they knew certain people and you don't. And they assumed that things are easy for you. And they feel like they need to make it hard. They don't want to give you a leg to stand on here. So what's happening here? Spirit, can you use words? You're just getting disillusioned. I'm seeing a celebration though. There's going to be the cracks in the system. There's someone here that is a gatekeeper of something and they're going to be exposed for saying or taking from you here and contributing to keep you out in the colds. The people around them that listen to those people are just as guilty because they never came to you. They never made up their own mind. They believed what they wanted to because they wanted to, because they were jealous, because they wanted to judge you. There was something, they felt threatened by your light. But now it's coming out that they don't have a leg to stand on here. And they're not going to be able to escape things the way that they were before. Because they've trapped you. And now they're in a trap of their own making. And it's going to keep them, it's going to kick them out. People are seeing, they wanted something long term with the community that you were part of, that you got shunned from, that you rightfully belong to. A lot of people are going to be eating their words here. I'm seeing that there's like a lot of commotion. There's a lot of like chaos. There's not, yeah, you're leaving something because your heart is like so big and you're realizing it's not being interpreted properly because of the standards within the industry that you're in. Continually trying to keep you out and keep you not stable and not thriving. Although people recognize your talent, they want to keep you lower so that you doubt your worth and they can exploit off of you and take off of you with impunity here and keep you out. But I'm seeing you rest easy. Like, I feel like these disappointments and failures have really made you a humble person. And you believe in a future for yourself and you believe that you're going somewhere, even when people have tried to keep you tied up in insecurities with silence. I feel like there's been a lot of shunning and silence and beating around the bush, but no one said anything because there's nothing to say. If there was something that you did then people would come to you. They would feel comfortable saying what it is that you did. They know that you'll speak about it. So they have to be passive aggressive. And the 9 of Pentacles just keeps on coming out. They know that, but you don't take your worth with like your talent and what you do. Maybe at one point you did, and maybe at one point you did not too bad. But now I'm seeing you really know your worth, and maybe you're not doing as good. But when you were doing good before, it was because you were just starting out. And maybe you were more naive and doing more, but you were taken advantage of here because of the passion you have for what you do. Yeah, there's been a lot of times where it's been disappointed, and I think you're just getting to the point where it's like, I'm tired of being disappointed, I'm tired of being hurt, and I'm tired of being looked over. Maybe you don't know exactly what you're getting into, but you know that there is a lot of, you're not going to keep on pushing hard into something that is keeping you down. And it's, you know, it's not a failure on your part. You're disappointed because you truly see things in a different way than maybe other people do. And you have good perspectives. But it just doesn't feel like enough, unfortunately, to keep you going. So you've kind of pulled back, and you're experiencing and experimenting with different things. And as you pull back, your confidence is getting stronger. 4466 is coming up very strongly. Something with your daily routine is changing here, yeah. But I'm seeing that you're over being disappointed. You're taking your cups, you're over being disappointed and overlooked here. There's a Tower moment. There's stubbornness that you're just not willing to work through right now. You don't feel like you need to. You'd rather go somewhere where you're appreciated. But I'm seeing a celebration. I'm seeing a recognition. I'm seeing once you change into something different, once it clicks, you're going to see a lot of forward movement in the way that you want. It's going to be fulfilling. Because you're tired of kind of defending yourself. You're sad, but Spirit's saying no. That there's just, look at the cups behind you. There's still so many opportunities. Nothing's set in stone. Things are subject to change. And you're meant to shine. Maybe not in what you thought you were supposed to, but it's leading you to a new path. Because of just corruption and people throwing their weight around. A lot of hostility. A lot of hostility behind the scenes that you have not seen. People kind of fuming at you, to be honest with you. So make sure you follow and drop down a lightning bolt. Because you're striking a chord with a lot of people. But you're jumping ship.